Hi guys, this is my 4-foot setup for my 5-month-old bearded dragon. He's just under 5 months. It's a pretty basic setup, as you can see. I haven't got a lot in there because I don't want to overcrowd it. I want to make sure my dragon's got plenty of room to move around. I might buy a little bush kind of thing for that corner by there in the cool end. Not yet though. It's alright for now. Basically just using some kitchen towel for the substrate. I want to get something different within the next week or so. I'm not going to use sand or any kind of sand. I want to stay away from that. I don't really like it. One, it tends to keep smells in, so if the bearded dragon has a poop on it, even if you do sweep it off, it can still tend to smell a bit. And obviously impaction with bearded dragons, or especially juveniles, which mine is still a juvenile, so I'm staying away from it. Basically I've just got my basking log there with my basking ball. I'm not too keen on my basking ball. It's 100 watt, which tends to make my tank a tad bit hot, but not drastically hot, but just a little bit too hot. I want to get a 75 watt red basking bulb for there, which I get within the next couple of weeks. I've got my UV light there, 10.0. It's a 15-inch tube, which lasts a year. Got my thing there that I use to keep it going. Yeah, so I don't really like the compact UV lights, as there's too many bad stories on them. I just prefer these ones. They're a little more expensive because you have to buy the UV light, which that is a little bit small for this tank, but it'll do because it's in the basking area, so the lizard can still get UV light from it. The light itself is probably about £20, this one was, and then this little machine thing here, I can't remember what it's called. Hang on, let me have a look. Is this? Oh yeah, it's a lighting controller, only for dry vivariums though. Can't remember how much this was actually. It came with the 2-foot tank that I used to have, so I can't really say how much that was. The UV light that I'm using is this 14 watt Reptiglow 10.0, which gives off 33% UVA and 10% UVB, which is perfect for a bearded dragon. So yeah, that's my basking light, my UV light and my basking log. And then over here I've got this weird kind of thing, well, I don't really know what it is, but anyway, that's just for it to climb up on, my bearded dragon to climb on while he's cooling down. I've got my water back there. I've got butternut squash there. I know I haven't got any greens in there, but I need to go and buy some. And I've got pellets there. I know not everyone agrees with pellets, but I keep them in there just so my bearded dragon maybe have 1 or 2 a day, maybe more. Depends. Normally about one, I see him have 1 or 2, but not many of them. Back there I've got my thermometer, which keeps reading on the middle of my tank, the heat of the middle of my tank at the moment. I'm not sure if you can see. Closer. It's near enough to, well, near enough to 90 in the middle, but I haven't long turned the lights on, so it's still warming up. And then my cool end is just beneath 80. That will be just over 80 later. As I said, it does get a little bit too hot. I want to get 75 watts so it sticks on 80 in the cooler end. Well, I think that's everything with my tank. Oh yeah, I'm using a heat mat for the night time, as I want some kind of heat source. But I know not everyone agrees with them, but I don't. Or I think they're okay. But for this tank, it doesn't really keep it warm enough throughout the night. But it keeps it just above 65, and I'm not really happy with, as the nights are due to get a bit colder soon. So I want to buy well, another reason why I want to get that red basking bulb, as the bearded dragons can't see it, and then I can leave that on throughout the night to keep the tank around about 75-80 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, that's my bearded dragon there anyway. He is about 11.5 inches long, 5 months old, so he's growing well. Get a closer look. Yeah, I've only had this tank for about 3 days though, so he's still pretty new to it, but he's basking away. Kind of just relaxing on his tail. At the moment he's shedding, that's the reason his tail's a bit weird back here. He shedded the rest of his body apart from his legs and his tail, and I think it's got into his belly as well. Yeah, that's my setup, and here's my bearded dragon. Let me know what you think. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.